أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ومن الناس من يعجبك قوله في الحياة الدنيا ويشهد الله على ما في قلبه ويشهد الله على ما في قلبه وهو ألد الخصام. وإذا تولى سعى في الأرض ليفسد فيها ويهلك الحرث والنسل والله لا يحب الفساد. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited two ayat of Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat number 204 and 205. In these ayat, Allah tells us about the people who are hypocrite, and because hypocrite peoples, they are the people to produce dispute and disturbance within the society, within the country. So they are not good people. Even with their talking, the talkings of those people, the speaking of those people is so much sweet. A person enjoys and love to listen what they are saying. But in fact, those people, they have bad intention in their heart. So they wants to produce disturbance, dispute, quarrel within the society. So within the people. So they are not good people. Problem. Even if those people, if they are blessed with the government, like if Allah gave them the ruling over the country, so they try to produce disturbance and do corruption within the country, and they are to destroy the crops, agriculture, and even they are just to do genocide and to destroy the human generation. So much disturbance and problem they produce within the society, within the country. So this way, Allah don't like the disturbance, don't like corruption, and Allah don't love those people. So they are completely disliked by Allah, and they will face the torment at the day of judgment. We read this one. Allah said in ayat number 204. Allah said, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ, and from the people, مَنْ يُعْجِبُكَ قَوْلُهُ, مَنْ يُعْجِبُكَ قَوْلُهُ, and from those people, one is that one whose talking, whose speech pleases you, make you happy. It means when you listen the talking of the person, you become happy. مَنْ يُعْجِبُكَ, you become happy. قَوْلُهُ, when you are listen the talking of that person, the speaking of that person, what the person is saying, so you feel it so much nice that comes into your heart, and you try to sit there or stand there or to listen what the person is saying, and you become ready to do what the person is saying. So because the persuasion, the motivation of in that talking is so much that makes your mind to do that one also. So you like so much that one. Fil hayati dunya, in this, in the life of this world. So in the life of this world, so someone when talk with you, the talking is so much sweet, so you like it. Allah said, those people, that one who is talking, وَيُشْهِدَ اللَّهُ. وَيُشْهِدَ Allah mean, and that person also make witness of Allah. He say Allah is witness what I am saying, I am true. So what I am telling you, that is based on truth. I am saying this one because of Allah, swearing on Allah. So those people are just say that, say this, I am it is witness, I am making Allah as a witness, what I am saying is the truth. What is in my heart, that is truth. وَيُشْهِدَ اللَّهُ عَلَى مَا فِي قَلْبِهِ. And what is in their heart, that is true, what they are saying. So they say Allah is witness for that, what is in my heart. So I'm true person, what I'm saying is true. Wahova, and those people, and he is Aladdul Khisam. Allah said Aladdo mean the worst. Khisam mean enemy. He is the worst enemy. He is the Khisam mean also the person who produce disputes also, and disturbance also, quarrel also, and so much more. So wahuwa aladul khisam, and that person is to produce the worst disturbance, dispute within the society. So this type of person is this one also. So this way Allah said in this ayat. So wa minan nasi, and from the people, man yujibuka qawluhu, and so the a person who's talking or who's speaking or whose speech pleases you, make you happy, fil hayati dunya, in the life of this world, wa yushhidallahu ala ma fi qalbihi, and he say all that with the witness of Allah, and say that what is in my heart, I say witness of Allah, with the witness of Allah, that is true. So wahuwa aladul khisam, and that person is not good person. Allah said aladul khisam, and that is the worst enemy. That is the person who is to produce the worst dispute, disturbance, and problem. So that is. So this ayat gives us a lesson also, that when someone is talking with us and persuading us to do something and motivating us to do something, or even the what the person is saying, so and if we understand that the person is true, what the person is saying is the true, and look like that is the thing which we are listening is completely is based on reality, but actually Allah said that is not possible. So this ayat gives us a lesson that when someone is just to speaking to us and with the sweet tongue, and we should investigate, we should look, is that one is misguiding us or producing problem. Because if maybe some people, they are try to persuade, try to motivate the people in order to get their own benefit. Even they want to use the body of the person by sexual things, and they want to use the money and the things the person belongs, so they want to steal that one with a different way. So they have to use different tactics. So but the main thing is, the first thing, that starting point is the talking. So the talking is so much sweet, so the people, even the person who is talking, will say that I am saying this by swearing with Allah. And we say, the person will say, wallahi, wallahi, this is right, I'm saying, is it exactly, this is right, true, and this you have to do this one, what I have seen, something people they say in different way, but with the name of Allah they are cheating. And this way Allah said, be careful also from these people also. So this is the great lesson that we find from this ayat, that we must be careful that from these people also. And these people, they say something, but inside their heart is something different, because they are munafiq, they are hypocrite. And the Prophet ﷺ said, Ayatul munafiq is salasun. The signs of the hypocrite are three. Wa is a haddasa kazaba. And when that person is just to say, he will try to say the lying, based on lying. And wa is a wada akhlafa. When that person is just to promise, but he is unable to fulfill it. And the third thing, that was a tomina khana. And when you are just to give something as a amana, as just to say as a trust, you trust in the person and say this is the thing, I am just keeping it, you have to keep it, and I will take it after 2 days or 3 days, or when I so. But when you are going to that person, say please give me my thing, but he say, oh no, that have been used or something happened or something, so he is not able to give back to you, so he is dishonest. This is other sign of the person who is hypocrite. And the other sign that comes in other hadith also, that the other sign of the hypocrite is when he becomes angry, he try to abuse with the bad words, the filthy words the person will use. So filthy words, bad words, if someone is using when angry, so think, understand, this is the sign of the hypocrite. Maybe that person has something of hypocritic signs in it. So that type of thing is there. So similarly, the other thing that we can find in Hippocratic people, those are the pretending and also showing. So Hippocratic people, they are show off, and also they have to pretend what they are doing, and they have to show, because inside is different, outside is different. You can see like the packing, like for example, if you are going to buy something from the shop, and that comes in the packet, and packet is in the box, and you have the box, but the thing that you need, that is inside the box, but the box is very beautiful, nice, but when you are just to open and look the thing which is inside, so that is rotten or bad or filthy or fake thing. So what will happen to you then? So this is the munafiq. The person who is saying to you is sweet tongue, nice words you like, but inside the heart of that person there is something rotten, something bad for you, something cheating that will be done with you with the passage of time, because of this uh, promotion of this talking again and again. So to make the way to enter into your trust, and when you will feel and you will have the trust in that person, then that person will sting you and take and steal or do something from you. So this is the point which Allah wants to say, that must be careful from these people. So they are the hypocrite, and they, because their heart is different, but inside, so they are different, but even they can give the witness and of Allah. Even they use the name of Allah. They say wallahi wallahi, but they use, even they are so much filthy people that they, in their filthy tongue and filthy ideas and bad way, they are using Allah's name with that. So how much believe in Allah these people have? Think now. So who are using in their filthy tongue and using the Allah just as it to make other people trustworthy, so they can understand and they can trust in that person. So that is the thing. So these people are so much filthy people, bad people, and these are the hypocrites. So Allah is warning us that when someone is talking with you, you must be careful and look. And these hypocrites, they, with their talking, they make you fool, and then they will take your own, their own benefit, but you must be careful from them. So this is the message that we got from this ayat also. The Prophet ﷺ said, and the dispute and the problems that the hypocrite they want, and for that the Holy Prophet ﷺ said, this hadith is in Tirmidhi. Prophet ﷺ said, it is enough for a person to be sinful that a person likes to have dispute. If a person who likes to have dispute, so that dispute is enough for the person to be sinful. So it means, if a person who likes to have dispute with someone, so that dispute will make him to be sinful. And if a person who has habit to have disputes every time with other people also, and quarreling with other people and fighting with other people, and that person is really hypocrite and problem. And also And even if you can see in Musnad Ahmad, the other book of hadith, and uh, and that is from Ahmad bin Hanbal rahmatullah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and Abu Darda radiyallahu ta'ala anhu is revealed, this hadith revealed by Abu Darda radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. He said, a person who is more talkative, the person who is more talkative, he is the person who lying, who tell a lie a lot. A person who talks more, he tells a lie more. And a person who swears by Allah more, so he is the so much sinful person. Because a person who will say every time wallahi wallahi, so that is the person is sinful, not dependable, not trustworthy. And next in this also hadith, next is, and a person who produce dispute or quarrel, that person is is cracking his or her own religion, Islam. So the person who is producing dispute or disturbance, problems, and quarrel, so that person is cracking his own faith, his own Islam, so that his own religion, his own deen. So deen or religion is not safe then. Now we go to the next ayat, is ayat number 205. That is also about the hypocrite. Now, if the hypocrites, when they get the special blessings of Allah, and what will happen, they do. You can see here. Allah said, "Wa iza tawalla." Tawalla mean like the ruling, wali or wali, when they become the ruler. Wa iza tawalla, when they become the ruler of a country, when they become the rulers, sa'a, they try, they run, fil arde, on the surface of the earth, liyufsida, to produce disturbance and corruption, fiha, in that one. So they try to produce corruption and disturbance. So when these people, these hypocrites, when they will become the ruler of the country, what they will do? They will try to produce the disturbance and corruption within the country. And then you have seen mostly the people, they are just to, the Baitul Mal, the country, the main money that is stolen by these people also. And what they do, they have to take the resources of the country, and they can use like the people, even they use their own desire to kill someone, to disturb someone, to do anything what they want. And Allah said, "Wa yuhlikal harsa," and they destroy the crops and agriculture also. One nasla, and also they do genocide. They have to destroy the human generation. So one nasla, so they have to destroy the generation of the human beings. And they have no, because you have seen now this is happening. And Allah said in this ayat next, Wallahu la yuhibbul fasad, and Allah does not like the fasad, the disturbance, the corruption. Allah don't like it. You have seen throughout the world, the rulers of the Muslims throughout the world. The Muslim rulers, they are hypocrites. What they are doing? Because they are doing their own to save their own government. In order to save that one, so even they, if there is killing, they can kill the people also. Even they destroy the area where the crops or vegetables and fruits or these one, the bombardment. And also with different tactics they are destroying also. And one nasl mean the human generation, they are killing, you have seen. And the killing is also, you can see the Muslim countries, many different countries, you can see the situation what they have done. Even this disturbance and corruption and all that type of destruction have been done by Muslim themselves also. And this ayat also applies to the other people who are non-Muslims also, and but they are hypocrites. And what they are doing, same thing. You can see in different countries genocide, and Muslim people, what they are doing, what other people they are doing with the Muslims. And no one is saying anything. The Muslims throughout the world, they are silent. So why? Because hypocrite, you can see hypocrite person is always bending before anyone, just for benefit. But a person who is with Iman, that person is just to bend before Allah, not to bow down before any person. So these people, you can see the Muslim rulers even, they are just to bow down before what? You have seen. So they left Allah. And because if a person who is Muslim and he is the ruler also, and that person who is a Muslim and also ruler and also a good person with Iman, automatically if that person is with Iman and following Sharia of Holy Prophet ﷺ and spending life just following the Quran or Sunnah, that person will also try to apply that type of rules regulation to the people also, and that country will also follow the rules regulation of Allah and follow the Quran or Sunnah, and also that country will give the good symbol of the Sharia follower. They will be the followers of Sharia of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the peaceful situation within the country. You can see, like for example, if you are living in one house, and in that house there are four persons, and three of them are, they are very good, they are nice people, and just with their iman and with good deeds, they are like a favorite person, like in the eyes of Allah, they are good person, three people, but one person is not good. So believe me, Allah's mercies will not fall on that house, because Allah's mercies fall on the house if all people they are followers of Sharia of Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. If all people of that house they are good Muslim, they are having the frightening from Allah, they have fear of Allah, they are just to do everything just for Allah and Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and they are not to do anything wrong, then Allah's mercies will fall on that house. So if one house will become like this, that all the people of that house follow the Sharia of Holy Prophet ﷺ, and the other house will become like that, and other becomes like that, and then the whole city will be like that, and that city will get the mercies of Allah. And similarly, if other city will follow, and that will be like same like that, and the whole cities of the country will be following the Sharia of Prophet ﷺ, and will follow the rules regulation of Allah, that according to Quran and Sunnah, and then that country will be in a position that Allah's mercies will fall on that country every time, and no one will be in a position to destroy that country, no one will be in a position to see with the fake eye, even if they can't see with the bad eye. So that country will be the good example of Islamic, the solidarity and Islamic strength. But you can see where is that person. So there is, we can't see any person who is just to follow completely the rules regulation of Allah in his life or in her life, and then the person will have the mind that I should what I'm doing, I want the same rules regulation to be followed by the people also. So that is Islamic democratic system. But the Islamic democratic system have been eaten up by the British, by the American, by the Russian, by different type of system. So those system have now is prevailing in the world, and people they throughout the world, you can see what they are doing. They are following, leaving Islam. So that is the thing, and they feel it when they are just to follow the other traditions and rules regulations, even the fashions by the women and the men, and the young people, and they feel proud to follow the fashions of other than Islam, and they look that Islam is, they say it is old tradition now. So this way, and this is the point which is making away from Islam our generation. As you can see, the other people they have been away from their own religion with the passage of time. If you look at the history from Adam alayhi Islam till now, how the generation of Adam alayhi Islam, they were following Islam, and then how they have been deviated. When they deviated, they left Islam, then automatically they destroyed, finished. And now the situation is same like that one. And the Muslim people, they mostly they are by just by name only, and they are mostly, you can see, and they are just in their heart is something different, but outside they say something different. So this is the sign of the hypocrite also. And they show showy now people, they are showy, they are proud, have proud also. They are just to follow the tradition of this world also. They, even if you say we have to pray like salah, and they feel it awkward because they say this is the tradition of the old tradition people. I am still young, so when I will be old I will try to follow 5 times salah, but not now. They say like that, because if the person, same person, die that time, what will happen then? So inside the grave, so which thing will come to save that person? So the main thing is that where we are, where our generation and the children and the society is going, we have to look, and first of all we have to look in ourselves. Then we have to find the flaws, and then we have to rectify them, and just filling the gaps with the Islamic strong and concrete rules regulations, and we have to follow that one also. And where are the flaws, we have to fill them also, then make our life better. Just requesting Allah for forgiveness and tawbah, astaghfar, and then try to make your life as better as possible. Because in this ayat Allah said, if a person who is like hypocrite, even that person is given the ruling of the country, so that person is try to use his own to fulfill his desires of the nafs and desires of the people or desires of the others, for whom that person is just to follow, like he bends not before Allah but before others, then the person is just to follow them. And even the person is not to look at the people's needs. They try to destroy the crops, and also the country's income, if the sources, if they are destroying and finishing, that person has no any problem. And even if the generation of the people, they are finishing even by destroying and battles and war and bomb blasting and different other things, so that person has no anything, because they don't care. So this is the point. So which is making us a time now, it's look like maybe the day of judgment is near. So Allah don't like disturbance, Allah don't likes corruption. And you can see these people, if they are, Allah said in this ayat, wa iza tawalla, and when these people they are given the ruling in the country, sa'a fil ardi, and they will try to run in the country, in on the surface of the earth. لِيُفْسِدَ فِيهَا, they try to disturb, they try to produce the corruption, disturbance within that. And وَيُهْلِكَ الْحَرْثَ, and destroy the agriculture and the crops and vegetable and fruits and all these things. And one nasla, and also try to finish our and destroy the human generation. And wallahu la yuhibbul fasad, Allah don't like fasad, Allah don't like disputes. So we must be careful that if you can see, if we are like we are also rulers, because the Prophet ﷺ said, kullukum ra'in wa kullukum mas'ulun an ra'iyatihi. Everyone is the ruler, because they have also to rule. We rule on our body organs, so we have to look our body organs, all of our body organs, what they are doing, because our body organs can't do anything without our consent. Because when we order them, when we command them, when we move them, then they can do anything. So we have to look our body organs, and we have to try to use our body organs and move their movement according to the Sharia of Prophet ﷺ, and to move it according to Quran and Sunnah. That is possible for us. So we must be good ruler, because if we are just to rule our own body organs, to move them according to Quran and Sunnah, Allah will give us tawfiq. Ameen.